Hello, January 3. How are you? I hope you are fine. Today we have a writing session from the booklet, page 32. So, open page 32. Write a paragraph not less than 7 sentences on the following. Here you are going to write 7, 8, 9, 10, and more sentences, not 4 or 5. About what did you do yesterday? Here is the topic. You are going to use the past simple tense because there is the word did and a keyword for the past yesterday. Using the guiding words wake up, wash, brush, go, back home, study, listens, watch TV, sleep. But first, let's revise the past simple tense. In the past simple tense, you are going to add ed to the infinitive verb. But here for the regular verbs, you add ed to the infinitive verb, like want, wanted, wash, washed, walk, walked. Sometimes you add d if the verb ends with e, like arrive here ends with e, so you add only d. Hate, hated, love, loved. Okay, if the infinitive verb ends with consonant y, you add ied. You cross y and put ied, like try, tried, try, tried, like study, studied. Here, try, consonant y, you cross y and put ied. Okay, one syllable verbs, CVC or sometimes CCVC, you duplicate the consonant and add ed. For example, here plan, CCVC, here is a vowel consonant, so you duplicate the consonant N and add ed. Here is stop, you duplicate O vowel and P consonant, you duplicate P and add ed. Okay, there are some irregular verbs. Here you change the spelling of the verb. Okay, they don't follow the rules of adding ed or d or ied. Okay, so you change the spelling of the verb. For example, the past of go is went, past of write wrote, past of eat is ate, past of drive is drove. Okay, so now let's put these verbs in the past simple tense. Wake up is an irregular verb, so the past is woke up. Wash is a regular verb, you add ed, washed. Brush is a regular verb, you add ed, brushed. Go is an irregular, you change the spelling, so it's went. Study is a regular verb, you cross y and put ied, studied. Watch is a regular verb, so it's watched, you add ed. Sleep is an irregular verb, so you change the spelling, sleep, slept. Okay, now you are ready for writing your sentences in the past. But first, I'm going to tell you we can use these words when we relate a story or the events of our day. You are going to use these words first, then after that, later, finally. For example, yesterday I went to the park. First, I met my friend there and we played football together. Then, I had my lunch. After that, I rode my bicycle with my sister. Later, I bought ice cream. Finally, I went back home at 4 o'clock. So, I used these words in my writing. Okay, let's use the guiding words to form sentences to write them in the paragraph. Word number 1, wake up. You are going to answer my questions to form sentences. Number 1, wake up. When did you wake up? For example, I woke up at 6 o'clock. What about you? When did you wake up? The next sentence, we use wash. So my question here is, What did you wash? I washed my face. I washed my hands. Okay, so you don't say I washed my clothes. Okay? So what about you? What did you wash? And here, what did you brush? I brushed my teeth. So what did you brush? You can say I brushed my hair. Sentence number 4 about go. Where did you go? I went to school. You can say and how? By bus. I went to school by bus, or I went to school by train, by car, or on foot. Back home. When did you go back home? I went back home at 3 o'clock. So what about you? When did you go back home? Next sentence. What did you study? What did you study? You are going to say your lessons. I studied English and math. I studied French. I studied Arabic. Okay, what did you study? You can answer my question now. The next sentence, about watch TV. So here, what did you watch? You can say I watched TV, or I watched my favorite cartoon on TV. I watched a film with my family. So what did you watch? Here the last sentence about sleep. When did you sleep? Okay, I slept at 9 o'clock. I slept early. So when did you sleep? I slept at 10 o'clock. So what about you? When did you sleep? Okay, and here is a model answer for the writing. In the middle, you are going to write the title, yesterday's events. You can choose any title. So the title here is underlined and in the middle. And then you are going to start your paragraph. You're going to leave a space here in the first line, and you start with yesterday. I woke up at 6 o'clock. First, I washed my face. I brushed my teeth. Then, I went to school by bus. I went back home at 3 o'clock. After that, I studied English and math. Later, I watched my favorite cartoon on TV. Finally, I slept at 9 o'clock. So, we finished our writing session. Thank you for watching and listening. And see you, inshallah, the next session. Goodbye.